Are you paid mid-month and wondering how to set up your EveryDollar budget with this kind of pay structure? Listen, I get it. When you are paid intervals other than really just once a month at the very beginning of the month, it can definitely be a head scratcher trying to figure out how to get organized with your income and your spending. So today we are going to talk about how to set up a budget in EveryDollar when you are paid in the middle of the month. What's up, everybody? I'm Alicia, and I'm a personal finance coach who is passionate about helping people break that paycheck to paycheck cycle so they can finally find some peace of mind when it comes to their money. So let's dive in. In this example, we are going to look at the month of May, and we're going to go ahead and set up a budget for someone who is paid on the 15th of the month, like right smack in the middle of the month. And what I would recommend for this person would be to go ahead and get that paycheck on the 15th, but only use half of it in May, and then use the other half of it in March, April, May, June. So what they would do is they would get paid, say this person gets paid on the 15th, $5,000. What I would recommend this person do is just use $2,500 of that between the 15th and 30th, and then $2,500 of it before the 1st and 15th of the following month. Now, what do you do with that $2,500 that you're hanging on to? What you don't want to happen is for you to just budget this $2,500 on the 15th and then see, oh my gosh, I have $2,500 that I can spend. I'm going to go buy a sofa or something. No, we don't want to do that, because we need that money to get us through the first half of the next month. So let's look at April real fast and take a look at what this person did in April to set them up for a successful May, because as you can see, we're over budget. So let's take a look at what this person did in April to get them set up for May. So what they did is, yes, they got paid on the 15th. They have their $5,000 that they came in, but they also had carried over $2,500 from the previous month. Where did they hold that $2,500 so that up here, it didn't show a surplus or even a negative in their budget? What they did is when they got paid on the 15th, they went ahead and set aside half of that right down here where it says carry over to next month. They added a category and they set that $2,500 right here. So now they've got a $0 budget, zero-based budget, and they're holding on to $2,500 for the following month. With that in mind, when we go to May, we can go ahead and take this $2,500 and put it up here. Oop, not 25,000. That's a good month. So now this person has a zero-based budget, and keep in mind, we're going to go ahead and keep this $2,500 here because we are planning to get $5,000 on the 15th. And we're still going to put half of that over here in this carryover to next month category. So there you have it. This person is budgeting from the 15th to the 15th and making it work in EveryDollar so that everything is organized and good to go. Now, if you are using the paycheck planning feature, I'm going to walk you through how to make sure that all of your bills are being timed correctly to your paychecks and to the part of the month that you're getting paid and carrying money over. So let's take a look at the paycheck planning feature and see if all of our bills and spending are lined up. Okay, so as you can see, this person got their paycheck. Well, let's see here. Actually, we're going to have to change this paycheck because it says that it's coming on the 1st. It's actually coming on the 15th. So let's update that. Set schedule. All right. Now, as you can see, now that this paycheck is planned at the right time, you can see that this person, even though they have $2,500 carrying over on the 1st, you can see that here, even though they have that $2,500 carrying over, before they get paid on the 15th, they're in the negative by $332. So what I would recommend in a situation like this is to go take a look at all of your bills and see if you can get any of the due dates changed. So this car payment right here, this person might call their car payment lender and see if they can get their due date changed. I mean, that's $300 right there. So then they would just need to move another $32. Maybe they get the due date for this medical bill changed as well. And that would get them to where they can still pay their rent. They can still go out to restaurants, get their groceries, get their gas, and there won't be so much of like a feast or famine cycle between the 15th and the 30th and the 1st and the 15th. Right? Now, if you use the paycheck planning feature or you're interested in using it, but you just feel a little confused by it, go ahead and check out this video. We did put together a tutorial walking you through how to use the paycheck planning feature. All right. So what if you do not have the paycheck planning feature, or you're not interested in using it, or you have the basic EveryDollar app and it's just not an option for you? Let me walk you through how you might set up your budget in that instance. So we'll go over to our budget, and what I would recommend doing is going ahead. You see here, we've got one bills category group and one spending categories group. What I would recommend doing in this case is to go ahead and add a category group for bills. So you would have two different category groups for bills. You would have bills 1st through 15th and bills 15th through 30th, and then go ahead and assign those bills to those different category groups, making sure that they add up to that $2,500. You would also do that with your spending categories as well. So let me kind of show you how that might look. You'd add a group, call it bills 1st through 15th. Awesome. And then add a group, bills 15th through, we'll say 31st for those longer months. Awesome. And then spending 1st through 15th. There we go. And then spending 16th through 31st. All right. We'll actually change this one to say 16th as well. There we go. Okay. What you would then go ahead and do is say your mortgage is paid on the 5th or on the 1st, mortgage 1st. In this example, I think it was like $1,250. So you go ahead and put $1,250, and they would continue listing all of the bills that are due between the 1st and the 15th. Once they are all there, then you would go ahead and put all of your bills that are due the 16th through the 31st. Say that car payment got moved to the 30th. 300, and they would continue to list out all of their bills that are due between the 16th and the 31st. Same thing with spending. What I love about this is, say for instance, we go grocery shopping throughout the month. You go ahead and put groceries. This person was allocating $700 for groceries per month. So they would just go ahead and say $350. And then down here, they would say groceries, $350. And then I recommend getting out your old calculator and add up all of your spending and bills that are due between the 1st and the 15th, and just make sure it doesn't go over that $2,500 range. If it does, again, go ahead and see if you can get some bills, due dates moved over to a different part of the month, whatever needs to happen in order to make sure that you have enough money between the 15th and 30th or the 1st and 15th so that you don't run out of money before you get paid again. All right. So another option is, say you are paid in the middle of the month, but it's not so drastic. It's not like right in the middle of the month, like the 15th. Let's say you get paid on the 25th, for instance. What you might consider doing is holding on to that paycheck until the 1st rolls around. Yes, that means you're going to have to go a week without spending money so that you can build up to this cycle. But once you get started, then you won't have to do that anymore. You'll just pay yourself on the 1st of each month. So if you have a surplus in your budget, or if you could sell some things, or even go on a spending freeze for a week, if this is the kind of situation that you're in, I would recommend just hang on to that paycheck until the 1st, pay yourself on the 1st, and then move on with your month. All right, guys. I know that some of this may have seemed confusing, or you're just wondering really how to make it work for you and your budget and your individual spending. Well, we have coaches on hand ready to help you. We are ready to get your EveryDollar budget set up so that it is personalized to you and it's working for you. So if you are interested, go ahead and give us a call. We'll put a link to our calendar down below. It's a free, no obligation call. We'll get you moving in the right direction. Also, let's say that you are paid at intervals like every single week or every other week or on the 1st and 15th. These can also be head scratchers. scratchers. And we did put together a video walking you through how to set up your EveryDollar budget with those kind of pay structures. So go ahead and check that video out here, and hopefully you'll find some clarity as to how to organize your budget with all these crazy different pay structures.